What's going on outside? We love S&Js here. Just throwing it out there. We're not getting anything for free. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So
Just
this
saying.
is why the indoor mobile exercise clinic is going to be useful, would be useful. Pavement temperatures get really high. We showed this a little bit earlier. I wanted to show it again because we are talking about pets and why it's not always the best idea to go for a run with your pet in the summer heat because, well, the pavement gets extremely hot. At 90 degrees, concrete 125, asphalt 140, up to 155 when it's 95 outside, and we're going to be above 95. So if you are out walking your dog today, really now through about 8 a.m., the best time to do it. 83 degrees at 8 a.m., that's the best time for you to get some exercise as well. As we get into the heat of the day, it's just really unsafe for anybody to do too much strenuous activity. If you are working outdoors, make sure you're taking a lot of breaks, staying hydrated, finding shade and air conditioning. That's going to be so important. Something else to note, it is going to be breezy this afternoon. We're going to get some gusts up to 35 miles per hour into the evening, and so that will be blowing the heat onto the coastal bend. So 117 in Corpus Christi for your heat index. That wind coming offshore, bumping up our humidity and keeping us with really high heat index values. It's going to feel like it's 117 in Alice, 114 in Freer, 115 even as far inland as George West. So high temperatures are going to remain in the upper 90s. Yes, I put 100 on the board for Tuesday. Heat index values are going to continue to be above 115. So daily excessive heat warnings will be likely as we continue throughout July. We did this in June. We're going to repeat it in July. We still have August, which tends to be our hottest month of the summer. So we'll be keeping an eye on that forecast as well. Yeah. This heat dome, this broad area of high pressure is really the reason we're staying so hot and so dry. You can see around the edge of the high pressure where it's not quite as strong. That's where we're going to continue to see the rain, but that's going to stay out of South Texas. We get a little bit of rain into North Texas over Sunday. High pressure really strong off to the west. Watch what happens. This moves over Texas by Tuesday, which is why I bumped that temperature up to 100 on Tuesday because of the positioning of this high. It does start to push a little bit west again into next week. We may have a chance for a little bit of rain to sneak in as we head into early next week. That's some hope in the forecast for you. Saharan dust is the main thing we're going to be tracking across the tropics. There's subtropical storm Dawn now, so we do have 4 named storms. This one's not going to do anything but interact with maybe some ships if they're sailing out across the Atlantic. We're going to continue to see that stay in the Atlantic Ocean, the central Atlantic, as it stays subtropical because it formed in an area outside of that normal tropical area. But that Saharan dust is what we're really going to notice, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to get another plume of it. So it's in our atmosphere now. We're seeing the Saharan dust here in the coastal bend today and even into the weekend, but I think we're going to notice more of it by the middle of next week. So we'll have the high heat and the dust in our atmosphere by Tuesday. So it's best to just stay indoors really all week, but especially Tuesday. John Thomas.